Welcome to another video where we bring you the innovation of Prime. I'm Home Efficiency Specialist Peter Kilcullen, and today we are going to take a look at two great ways to get ready for those winter months just around the corner. Nothing can be worse on a house than snow and ice. And if you live where winter means snow, chances are that you've had to deal with frozen pipes and ice buildup on your roof, also called ice dams. Both issues can cause thousands of dollars in damage to your home each year. Prime wants to help you avoid these problems, save you money, and extend the life of your home. Ice dams are thick bands of ice that form along the roof's edge, usually above the overhang. Here's why. Heat and warm air leaking from the living space below melt the snow, which trickles down to the colder edge of the roof above the eaves and refreezes. Every inch of snow that accumulates insulates the roof deck a little more. This keeps more heat in the attic, which in turn makes the roof even warmer and melts more snow. As gutters fill with ice, they often bend and rip away from the house, pulling away fascia boards, fasteners, and downspouts. Even worse, water can get into your walls and cause major damage for years to come. Prime has carefully designed the Prime de-icing cable system to help prevent ice from building up on the edge of your roof and in gutters and downspouts. It also works well on dormers, skylights, and roof valleys. The kit comes with everything you need, and the perfect time to install it is right now before it gets freezing cold and snow begins. Everything is pre-assembled and ready to install. Used properly, it is perfectly safe and it doesn't take long to install. You can buy the cables in 7 different lengths from 30 feet to 240 feet, depending upon how big your roof is. I've selected a 60-foot cable for this section of the house, and I've got enough cable and enough clips to properly attach the cable to the roof. First, I'll need to fasten the clips into the edge of the shingles. I'm going to space these about 15 inches apart in a zigzag pattern, deep enough to go over where the wall meets the roof. In this case, that's 4 rows of shingles up from the gutter. Because shingles are more pliable in the warmer weather, it's a good idea to do this above freezing. If the shingles are cold, a putty knife can come in handy to help lift the shingles to get the clips on. But don't use a sharp blade because you are working above the ground and you don't want to slip and have an accident or puncture your shingles. Slightly lift the edge of your shingle, attach your clip, and push the clip together, holding the cable. You might need small pliers, but they go together pretty easily. Once you get to the end of the section, you are going to want to double back, placing a line of cable in the gutter. This is important because it helps keep a path for water to flow. Prime provides plenty of C-clips to connect the bottom of your zigzag to the straight line inside the gutter. One thing this does is keep the electric cables from touching each other and overheating. And finally, before you leave the roof, you can feed the plug end of the cable down the downspout. This helps hide the cable, but more importantly, it keeps the downspout from freezing. Now you are ready to plug it in. You'll need a 120-volt AC ground fault circuit interrupted outlet. And check this out, the Prime light indicator light inside of the plug glows to let you know the cable is receiving power and working properly. When installed correctly, the Prime de-icing system can help keep moving water where it needs to go, down and away from your roof. Now let's go from the roof to the crawl space or basement and talk about something no house should be without if you live in a cold climate area, a way to keep pipes from freezing. Thermal insulation alone isn't enough. Did you know that a 3/4 inch pipe having 1 inch thick insulation will still freeze in just 13 hours at temperatures of -10 degrees Celsius or 14 degrees Fahrenheit? These problems cause major headaches and sometimes thousands of dollars to fix. But once again, Prime has come up with another innovative way to protect your house with the Prime water pipe heating cable. This system protects pipes up to 1.5 inches in diameter by replacing the heat lost through thermal insulation, preventing the pipes from freezing. This system works equally well with both insulated metallic or plastic general water pipes. It comes in lengths starting at 6 feet and goes all the way to 30 feet. I like to call the water pipe heating cables smart heating because it has a built-in bimetallic thermostat inside this black cap that tells it when to come on if the temperature drops below 4 degrees Celsius or 40 degrees Fahrenheit. We've set up this pipe outside today to show you how easy it is to install, but you will need a couple of extra things like a pair of scissors, a roll of application or fiberglass tape rated to withstand heat up to 80 degrees Celsius or 176 degrees Fahrenheit, and a roll of 1/2 inch thick fiberglass insulation. Before you start, check the pipe to make sure that it doesn't have any rough edges or burrs. Also, if it's below 40 degrees, a great tip is to first uncoil the cable and plug it in for a few minutes before you start the installation. This does two things. It'll let you know the cable is working properly, and the heat will soften the cable and make it easier to work with in the cold weather. But never install it while plugged in or in freezing temperatures. Now you're ready. After carefully measuring, you want to always work back to your outlet. So starting at the farthest point from 120 volt GFCI outlet, run the cable parallel along a straight pipe, fastening as you go every 6 inches with a piece of tape. Once you have the heating cable secure, retrace your pipe and wrap the pipe and cable with 1/2 inch fiberglass insulation. Now you should be ready to plug in the cable. And just like the de-icing cable, the prime light indicator illuminates to let you know it's working properly, keeping your pipes good all winter long. From the roof to the crawl space, Prime is working hard to help you protect your most valuable asset, your home. The Prime de-icing system, as well as the Prime water pipe heating cables, are both great tools that will make your life a little less stressful in the cold months ahead. Please remember that these are electrical systems and you need to carefully read the instruction manuals, as well as making sure your home is up to current building codes. Look for new innovations from Prime coming soon.